when they hired the other black truck driver, I had to tell her real quick. I said, girl, hurry up and leave. I went into depression mode, like immediately. I said, do me a favor. He said, what? I said, please don't hire nobody else. The first few weeks, I'm just too embarrassed to tell y'all this.
Unstoppable today.
Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Princess Nelson, but this channel name is Fat Girl TV. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get straight into this video. Cause child, look, hold on. Look, I have been through hell and back and hell again for 3 months straight. It's been terrible. I don't know if I should mention this company, but if there is any other truck driver watching this video, let's just say that I'm never going with a small company again. Never, ever. I had the worst experience, and it was all nice and pretty at the beginning, and it got real ugly at the end. Let's just say that. So, I was really thinking about, should I even tell y'all about what's been going on? I told y'all a little bit in my vlogs, but I'm gonna give y'all the full, like, what's ever in my head right now, I'm gonna give it to y'all because I've been going through so much. Okay, so y'all know I just bought this beautiful house, right? Before I tell y'all the story, yes, I got fired. I need to look at the camera. Yes, I got fired, but I wanted to quit before I got fired. Like, I've been looking for jobs, the right job. Let's get that correct, because there's plenty of jobs out there. Because I've been a truck driver for 10 years, I felt like I need to be getting paid at least 6 figures, at least. I'm willing to accept the fact to get paid a little bit less. But when I tell y'all how much less I've been getting paid, damn, that bleach is strong. Now why he had to, oh God, I feel sick. He washing clothes downstairs and you could just smell the bleach all the way up here, as if I spilled bleach right on this floor. When I first got hired, they promised me this is exactly what the description says before you get hired. You know, when you apply for a job, you look at the description on the website. So it says up to $17.50 per week. Like, I was like, yes. When I got the job, I was so happy. It was like, it felt like it was meant to be. You know what I mean? Like, it felt like, oh my God, the truck was blue. It was a Peterbilt truck. I was talking to them through a, what do you call that? Like a phone. It was a phone, but it was a walkie-talkie phone. And so it just felt so cool. And then when I got my first check, my freaking whole stomach fell out. Like, my whole ass fell out. they basically lied to me at the beginning. The first few weeks, I'm just too embarrassed to tell y'all this. The first few weeks, I couldn't even make $500. It started picking up about the third, fourth week. I was making about $700. And I'm like, I just got this. Now, in my head, I'm like, my mortgage alone in this house is expensive. Like, expensive. And I'm like, how am I going to pay my bills? But see, like, I saved up so much money to the fact that the part that was pissing me off is that I was dipping into my funds. Like, I'm supposed to be going up, and instead I'm dipping into my funds to pay off my mortgage. Like, luckily I didn't get a new car. See, my car is paid for, and so I don't have a car note coming out of my monthly expenses. By the way, my nails will be done, so don't get at me, okay? I was so stressed out that I remember I was driving home and I was crying. I just kept on getting off the phone with my husband. I just would not talk to none of my family members. My back was freaking hurting. I was like, it felt so tense. I went into depression mode, like, immediately. And I was like, what in the world is happening? Like, what's going on? Why am I getting this? It was just madness. I felt like that for at least a month and a half. Like, I'm constantly, like, remind you, I'm constantly putting out vlogs. Like, and I gotta, like, when I do vlogs and when I edit behind the scenes, that's my happy place. And when I have to go to that job, it was so depressing, y'all. It was, I have never felt the way I felt 3 months ago. Especially not over a job. Okay, so I know what y'all thinking. Y'all probably thinking like, well, why you just didn't leave? Why didn't you just didn't leave? Okay. So I tried to leave. I was applying at jobs left to right, left to right. There was so many jobs hiring for $1,200. I was like, oh my God, I deserve more. I deserve better. Like, what the freak? I made $1,200 10 years ago. So why would I want to even make that now? You get what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't want to make that. Then I tried to go back to my old job. They wouldn't accept me. And I'm like, it was really weird because I have no background. Like, I have no bad, I don't have a bad driver record. I don't have a bad MVR. If you don't know what MVR is, that's motor vehicle report. I don't have none of that. And I was being rejected left and freaking right. I was like, what in the hell is going on with these companies? Why are they not accepting me? Like, what is wrong? Like, is they seeing something that I can't see? I had no violations. Nothing. No DUI. No. I don't even freaking have. I just couldn't understand, why am I getting dropped? left and right. Then I got a lot of calls saying, oh, we just filled the position. Oh, you just missed it. Oh, this, oh, that. I'm just like, what in the world? I mean, literally, you could not make this up. I'm thinking in my head, y'all saying y'all hiring, but you're not hiring me, and I don't even have anything on my record? I was getting treated as if I had an accident on my record. I was getting treated so freaking wrong. I don't think y'all understand the concept. Like, I was just like, what the F? Let me tell y'all this. So, I finally got a good job, right? At least I thought I finally was going to get a good job. So I got there. It was a hiring event at ABF. I went through the road test. I went through the drug screen. I went through the interview. Passed with flying colors. Do you know what just happened? Well, do you know what happened when it happened? Because that was, what was that? That was 2 months ago. I get in the office. He's like, the guy in front of me, he's getting his stuff signed. He's about to leave. Congratulations. Congratulations. He was, the safety guy was telling the other guy, congratulations, welcome to ABF. I was like, okay, I'm next. Like, what? I done passed everything. I'm next. He turns my license around at the end and says, you know your hazmat license is expired. I said, no, it's not. He said, yes, it is. Look in the back. So I was like, what? That don't even make sense. The thing about that is, before your hazmat is expired, just like if your license was expired, they send you a letter in the mail. They say renew this, yada yada yada. I did that a year ago before it expired. Paid my $120, $30. Fast forward to now, or 2 months ago, when he found out it was expired. I'm thinking in my head, so I gave the DMV $130. And so, I took the hazmat test. I gave you my $130, and you telling me I don't have hazmat? Like, literally on my license, it says X. When you have the X on there, you have, well, I had everything. I had hazmat, tankers, doubles, triples. I got everything on my license. That's what I thought I had. But on the back it said expired. It was really weird. So fast forward, I had to retake the test. I did not get my money back for that $130. Somehow the DMV sends me around and saying that, oh, you're basically I can't get the money back. So I redid everything, right? Took the test, paid my $130 again. Till this date, it has been 2 months. I've been calling TSA because they are the ones that do the background check. To this date, I'm still waiting on my hazmat license. ABF is waiting to hire me. So, I don't even know if ABF want me anymore. Because at this point, like, I don't even know what's going on with my license. I have CDLs. It's just that I don't have my hazmat attached to my CDLs. Meanwhile, while I'm waiting for my hazmat license, I'm still stuck at this rinky-dinky job. Can't even make $1,000 a week. So I'm lucky that I even got money to even not be sweating so much, not to be like, because the money I was making at this company, I had enough to pay my mortgage, pay my bills. I could have been like stacking. I could have been stacking up some damn money. And that's what pissed me off. Like, today is, what is today? Today is the 17th. And let me look at the calendar. It's the 17th, and they fired me on May the 15th, on a Monday. So let me tell you how I got fired. I was making a delivery at a customer site, and I dropped the trailer. I parked the trailer in the dock. I parked it, you know, to the door. I parked the trailer. Then when it was time to pick up the empty trailer, the trailer was flat. Meaning one tire on the trailer was flat. I'm just make it quick. I ended up sitting there for complete 2 hours. Initially, no. I got on the phone with the dispatcher. And I was like, well, how long is it going to take for the guy to come here to fix the tire? He said, well, it's going to take about 30 minutes for the tire guy to show up. So I waited 30 minutes. I see that nobody showed up, right? So I called back on the walkie-talkie phone, and I called back and I'm like, well, do I get paid? You know, because by that time it was an hour already, you know. Because I just didn't call right at 30 minutes. I called within an hour. I'm like, he still ain't here. So I said, okay, you know, I don't want to be no asshole, but you're not paying me. And I completed the load. And really, I should be heading back. And he was like, okay, I understand you. Because I said, you used to be a truck driver too. You should understand where I'm coming from. And he was like, yeah, that's basically, he small talked me, basically. And so we got off the phone or whatever. And then an hour later, I said, well, he's not here. I'm heading back. I'm for the bobtail. If you don't know what bobtail means, that means I'm driving without a trailer. So I'm driving back to the terminal without the trailer. And then there he goes. Oh, no. Before I drove back to the terminal, he told me on the phone, he was like, please come into the office. So I already knew what that meant. I called my husband immediately. I said, yeah, I'm about to get fired. I'm already knowing I'm about to get fired. And it was another situation. I thought I was going to get fired, but I didn't. But I forgot how that day went. But anywho, so I got back. I immediately packed everything in my bag. Everything. I even once I packed everything in my bag, I made sure their phone was in my pocket. Like all of their things that belongs to them was in my pocket. So as soon as I walked up in there, he was like, yeah, we're gonna go in a different direction. And I said, look, I'm not even mad because I should have quit a long time ago. And I told him that when y'all hired the other black lady, do y'all hear me? When they hired the other black truck driver, I had to tell her real quick. I said, girl, hurry up and leave. Yes, I did. I said, hurry up and leave. And she got her butt right on out of there. Because I told her I'm not even making $500. Well, I was making $500, but you know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, and she had like a brand new, I remember I was talking to her one day. She had a brand new Infiniti. And I said, how much is that a month? And she said, $900. I said, girl, if you can't pay that note, we're staying here. I told her straight up, you can't pay that car note staying here. The time when she left was the time I did the ABF interview and I was supposed to leave. Yep, I was supposed to leave. Let me go back a little bit. Y'all probably wondering why I haven't left. My thought was, let me just keep, once like 2 months went past, I was just really over it. I was trying not to let this job stress me out. So basically, I was like, okay, let me just keep the job. Because if I can keep the job and just pay my bills, I'm going to be fine by the end of this summer. And I just changed jobs by the end of the summer because I just, like I was telling y'all, there was no good job too. When I had got fired, I handed him I handed them the keys and the phone and even my fuel card, honey, because he ain't even thought about the fuel card, but I was thinking about the fuel card myself. I told him, I said, do me a favor. He said, what? I said, please don't hire nobody else. And I looked at him with the straightest face. I said, please don't do it. Stop giving people these lies. Y'all are feeding people lies. Y'all, like, I really want to tell him, y'all will get hurt. Somebody will get hurt at this business. Like, y'all can't say up to $1,750 and then give a person $500. I used to come into the job from I used to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning till 5 p.m. and only made $140 a day. Do you know how insulting that is? Like, I can't even feed my pets with that. What? Shoot, dog food is expensive, so never mind. I also told him, I said, the reason why I changed up my attitude with y'all and the reason why I have been treating y'all a little bit differently lately is because you don't get respect. You don't get no type of respect from me. I told him straight up. I said, you don't get no type of respect if you're not willing to pay the person right. If you're giving out kibbles and bits, then you're going to get kibbles and damn bits. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to get a filet mignon or steak and lobster. And I'm over here getting dog food. No, it does not work like that. Do you honestly think? Then, see, I'm gonna tell you what pissed him off. I did this last week, and I said, I noticed that I've been coming in for only one load. I said, from now on, I'm gonna call y'all, and if y'all say that it's slow that day, and I can only get one load, I'm not coming in. I was straight up serious. I was like, I could do Uber Eats for this. I was this close to about to do Uber Eats. Like, yeah, it was that serious. My husband was like, why haven't you done Uber Eats? Now, nothing is wrong with doing Uber Eats. It's just that I just felt like I needed to go to my happy place. My happy place was editing and filming and stuff. And every time my husband would call, he'd be like, what is you doing? I said, I'm editing a video. Or I'm thinking about, or I'm planning on editing a video. You know what I mean? Like, when I say plan, I mean like write down things or what I want to do in the future or stuff like that. I think that's what pissed him off last week. I remember it was Friday. The Friday before this Friday. And he was like, no, I was at a customer site. And I said, you got another load? Then he gave me another load. And I was like, I don't want to go to this customer because they made me sit there for 4 hours. So he gave me another customer to go to. And then that one was like an hour away. So it took me an hour to get there, an hour of loading time, an hour to deliver, an hour to unload, and an hour to get home because of the traffic. All for $80? I said, man, that's 5 hours, split it, divided by 5. You do the math. You do the math. It didn't make any sense. I just told him, I said, I'm just going to head on home. And it was Friday, and I did not want to get off about 5, 6 o'clock on a Friday. I wanted to be home. And he was like, yeah, it's best for you too. Hold on, you done slipped up and talked to me, what? Did you forget I was grown just like you was grown? Like you grown? Did you forget that I'm grown like you are grown? You don't talk to me like I'm a child. Who was he talking to? I called back. I said, who you talking to? I didn't get no response. And I better not get no damn response. Because when I got back to the terminal that day I got fired, his ash was gone. Okay? And he would have got a mouthful. He really would have. Now, I came in there expecting to yell. But because I got the nicer, because there's 2 dispatchers. I got the nicer one. So I just was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to just let him off easy. I ain't going to leave out the place kicking and screaming, you know. I'm going to tell you something. And this is no bull. God will give you, when you've been praying for something, God will give it to you when He's ready. He's trying to tell you, basically, you got to go through something. You got to, you got to weather the storm. You got to go through it, And I've been going through it for 3 months. And boy, I can't. And I told the manager when I was, after he said what he said, I told him, I said manager, dispatcher. I told him that this job really stressed me out. And it did, because I ain't never been stressed out ever in my life over a job. Not to this magnitude. When I say and then as I was driving home that day, when I was stressed out, that day I was telling y'all about, I Googled the symptoms of stress. And it says the back start hurting, you start getting a headache, you don't want to talk to family members. Google it right now. It'll tell you right now. I was having every last symptom. My back and my head started hurting immediately. I went in depression. I tried to lift, the only way I could lift myself up was to edit and to vlog. That was the only way. If I didn't have this, I swear I would be a bitter biatch. And that's no joke. I just want to tell y'all this, because I've been talking to God, and I'm not a super religious person. I just know that I believe in the Lord, and that's it, And I may not go to church, but I do believe in the Lord. And I've been praying to Him for 3 months straight. What in the world? And I'm going to tell you something. I haven't been through any drama, any problems, major problems, for a very long time. Very, very long time. I was so comfortable because I always saved enough money, so if anything came down on me, anything, that's why cars are insured, the house is insured, except I didn't have no benefits with that job. That was another thing. Getting paid $500 and it had no benefits. No teeth cleaning, no woman's checkup for 3 months. Well, I mean, you know, you do your woman's checkup per year, but I will be doing my woman's checkup. Okay, y'all, just hold on. Now, I do get my women's checkup, okay? But when I got fired, I wasn't even upset. Like, it was a relief because I was trying to hang on until I find another job, because my mama always taught me, don't quit until you have that next job. So that's what I was constantly hearing in my head, but I really wanted to quit. And then another thing is that when you have too many jobs on your resume, it does not look good. And in the trucking world, they can see every job that you've been at. They can see it. And they gonna be like, that's another thing. That's another reason why I was not getting hired. Because they seen I left from a company that I was with for a year and a half. Then I went to another company. They was paying me okay. But I wanted better. And then I was with them for 2 months. And then this one right now that I just got fired, they I got lied to. You know what I'm saying? I got lied to. And yeah, so God works in mysterious ways. Like I was praying so long. I got fired on Monday. And a week before I got fired, it was a job I applied. Well, no. I applied at this company months ago. And they said they will put me on a waiting list. And, you know, months went past. They never called, basically. So they finally called me a week ago. And they was like, oh, we got this job. It's paying this, basically 6 figures. And it's a big company, right? And it was like, this is all you got to do. Woo-woo. No touch freight. Meaning, no touch freight means you do not have to touch the freight inside the trailer. You just drive there, drop and hook. Drop and hook means, because a lot of people don't know this, drop and hook means drop the trailer there, pick up another trailer, and turn back around and head back to the terminal, basically. So, I'm talking to my husband, and he's like, oh, I don't know, you know, woo-woo. And because it's, you know, I basically wouldn't be at home every day. So that's the part when, like, I basically fucked up. I can't sugarcoat it. I messed up. So I tried to call him back. The man went on vacation for a whole entire week. Found out, because I called another number with the company. Found out that the position has been taken. And I said, oh, man, I can't win. What the hell, right? So, fast forward till today, okay? Today is Wednesday, and this morning I did my drug test. I'm so proud of myself. Today is Wednesday, right? Yes, today is Wednesday, and I did my drug test. And he called me yesterday. He said the position is back open. I took it fast. The reason why he called me is because I called him Monday. The day I got fired, I called him. See, I got fired around like, what was it? 3-4-ish p.m. And so I called him around like 9-10-ish a.m. And I was basically like, if the position opened up, just call me. He called me the next day. He said, you got the position. He ran my background, NVR, all of that. Passed, flying colors. Did the drug test, waiting on the drug test, and I'm just so grateful. Now, I won't be home every day, but I'm a big girl. I thought about it, and you know, even though I got this beautiful home, and I will not be home every day, I thought about it, and my job requires me, well, this position requires me to be out. But you got basketball players that fly over the world, rappers that fly over the world, and they don't be home. They don't get to enjoy, they don't fully get to enjoy their home. Even you may go to work for what, 8-9 hours. You don't fully enjoy your home, you know. So I just took the job because I'd rather get paid. Besides, I still get to continue my YouTube channel. Nothing will get in the way of my YouTube channel. Yes, best believe that, because I actually love doing this. Okay, so that is the end of the video. If I had to say one more thing, is that I've been through hell and back for 3 months, and I felt like pulling my hair out. I felt like giving up. I felt, if you went through any of what I just went through, hang on in there. Like it will be okay. It will be okay. Please find your happy place. Just please find your happy place. And I'm just grateful to have me another job, and I get paid. I get paid really, really well. Well, I haven't started the job yet, but this job ain't going to disappoint me because it's a huge company. It's a huge company. Like, these huge companies, they may treat you like a number, but they going to give you your money. Okay? Not, well, I can't speak for every small company, but I know that one right there. See, I might tell y'all the company down the line, but I'm not going to say it in this video right here because somebody might go back and girl, you know, do you know who this is? And you done fucked up the thing, you know. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching this video. And yeah, peace.